going to start with the Genomio site where you need to submit all your previous program. Okay. This week also I'm not allowing you to or not telling you to submit it. Okay, but on your own you execute it. I hope so. Everyone has came with some notebook. Everyone is having the notebook with you to note down the point. Okay. So I'm sharing the my PPTs now. Okay, just 1 minute. Okay, whether the PPTs are visible to you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
While I am showing the PPTs, okay, I may not be in position to. I am not indirectly looking to the your Microsoft Team messages and chat box. Okay, so if my voice is not audible, okay, or it is something is there any issue? Okay, you unmute your mic and okay, inform me the same. Okay, because I have done this full screen, so it is difficult for me to okay, go through simultaneously check the chat box. Okay, so we have started already learning unit number 1. Okay, so that unit we have learned the point feature of C preprocessor. Okay, and we have learned the macro expansion. We have seen the simple macro. So today we are going to learn what is macro with arguments and macro versus function. Okay, so we are going to complete this point today. Okay, so we have learned what is meant by the feature of C preprocessor. Okay, these things we have already covered. Example 1, example 2, example 3. We have seen example 4. Okay, now today we are going to start with the point which we call it as the macro with arguments. I am again asking to everyone whether this is visible to you. In the PPT, the heading is written as macro with arguments.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
until now, whatever the 4 programs we have seen, okay, for example, we have seen 1, 2, 3, 4. All these are called as simple macros. आतापर्यंत आपण जे काय मॅक्रोचे एक्झाम्पल बघितलेले आहेत, all these are called as a simple macros. Okay, they are not having any argument. Okay, so but now we can say the macros can have arguments. Means we can pass we can also pass the arguments to the macro just as a function. Okay, similarly to the function, okay, as we can say, as we are doing as a function, we can pass the arguments also to the macros. So in such a case, if I am passing argument to a macro, then it is called as macro with argument. Okay. Now, for example, suppose I am using the, okay, just look at the PPTs. We have defined the hash define area bracket X. Okay. Now here, the value area is a macro name. Okay. सगळ्यांना माहित आहे की area, capital AREA, we write macro in a capital letters. Okay. To differentiate it between, it is not variable, it is macro. So आपण generally काय करतो? If I write in the small letter also, it will accept. Okay, but make the habit of writing macro as a capital letter. Okay, so area is now the macro. ह्याच्या आधीचा program, in previous program, what we have done, area is equal to 3.14 into R1 into R2. Something this we have done. Okay, but suppose I want to use the same macro, okay, to calculate the area for different radius, okay, or for the different circles having different radius. Then what I need to do is I need to pass that argument to the macro. Okay, so in such a case, what we have done is in the area is the macro bracket, we have written it as X. So now it is accepting, or it will get the argument which is called as X. So X is passed to the macro. म्हणजे जर मला macro expansion करायचं असेल, if I want to expand the macro or use the macro, मला काय पास करावं लागेल in my main function. Main function मध्ये I need to pass radius or X value. Okay, तुम्हाला इथे दिसतंय A is equal to this values to it, and bracket we can write 3.4. So we directly start the execution of this program. I will close 1, 2. Generally see that only one TC Turbo C editor is open. Okay, it should not happen that more than 2 editors are open. I just open the program. What we have written last time. M means macro with arg. I give the name as m with arg.c. Okay, so this is my program. Okay, the editor is visible to all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And as I told, every program should start with the in bracket or in comment what is the purpose of the program. Okay, so I'm writing here program for macro with argument. Okay, so I'm passing the argument to the macro. See, all these things are already known to you. We should go for hash include stdio.h. Okay, generally we require fonio.h. If I'm using clear screen and get.ch, I use it as fonio.h. Okay, and now here I need to declare the macro. What I'm doing is, okay, take down the program only after we complete it. If we execute it correctly, then only take down. Generally, what we do in this particular program is, okay, or while normal program without passing the macro, आपण काय केलेलं होतं? We have done define area. Area is the macro now. Okay, त्याच्यानंतर आपण काय केलं होतं? What we have done is we have written in bracket. Okay, I think we have written this value as 3.14. Okay, pi into आपण असं केलं होतं. I'm just looking to the previous program and how I can pass the macro R1 into R1. Okay, in that case, what we have seen is whether the macro definition end with semicolon.
No.
No, it is not end with the semicolon. It may end with the semicolon if I want to use some statement. Okay, if I'm using printf
No,
statement
sir.
into the case, then it may be end with the semicolon. Okay, if it is generally we are not giving the semicolon. Okay, so we'll see at the end of this. Lecture also how to write so many lines for the. Okay, and here what we have done is void main function with void. Then we have done the float R1 is equal to, I think last example we have taken 6.55. I take the value over here. Okay, and okay, float R1 is equal to 6.21. I think we should take clear screen here. ELR SCR. Every program after main function it should start with the variable declaration. Okay, we should declare the variable. Then we can use the all variable declaration at the start. Then we can use clear screen. Okay, and then I want to calculate the area. Okay, now to calculate the area, calculating area, I'm storing it something else. Indicate it is the area. Okay, if for the area, how we have calculated. I don't want anyone to note down it. I have not written, only listen carefully, understand how we are doing. So A is equal to area. Okay, and here, okay, if I use the A is equal to area in previous argument is automatically called. Is there required any bracket to be there? No, we are not passing any argument. Okay, but now here the area is calculated only for R1. It is not calculated for another variable. Suppose I'm having one more radius value with me. Suppose I'm having the R2 is also equal to, okay, suppose I'm taking it as R2 is equal to suppose 2.5, okay, or 2.25 something. Similarly, I'm taking R3, R4. Okay, so I'm asking n number of radius values or values of radius I'm defining, and now I want to use the same function. Now with this because directly use R1, we have not used R2, okay, second radius. In such a case, what will happen? It will use the same thing. It will use R1. Now, if I want to pass, means now this argument, I want to pass the different radius values. Okay, so in such a case, what I need to do is I want to go for macro with argument. Okay, as we have mentioned here, okay, macro with argument. So in macro with argument, what the change I need to do is, so this is correct. Okay, what we have done. Now here, okay, I think to make it very visible, I think we should go for selection of it. Okay, now it is. Okay, now it is. 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 easy to visible. As defined, I find R2 the R1 and R2 should be passed by the main function as argument. It is not always R1, it may be R2, R3, R4, or anything. Okay, in such a case, what I need to do is I need to write here in area. Okay, here area, after this writing area, I use bracket and I pass it as the X. Okay, now what will happen? The X area is a macro. Now this is look similar to the function. Okay, function मध्ये आपण काय करतो? Name of function bracket argument. So it is area is macro and X is now considered as the argument I am passing to it. Okay, area bracket X. Now this X may be R1, maybe R2, maybe R3. Okay, but if I am doing this, what the change I have to do is this variable, okay, is not R1 now. What is the variable now? Yes. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Is there any problem?
No, sir.
It is audible to everyone now and visible also.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
I'm
sir.
asking here what I should replace is I should replace this 3.14 into what is the
X
value I
into
should
X.
write instead of R1? It is now X. Okay, why it is X? Because now this is my argument. Okay, so I am using this value as into X. Okay, not now in this case. Okay, what is the X indicate? X is the argument. Okay, I hope I am again making this is with a bright selection or bright color. Okay, that will help you to yes, this is our statement now. Okay, what it is hash define area. Area is the name of macro. In bracket, what we are doing, we are passing the argument to it. Okay, so X is the argument. Adisha macro मध्ये काय होतं? In previous macro we don't have the argument. Okay, it is normal macro, simple macro, but now we are passing bracket X, and now in what is the area bracket X does? It will go for 3.14 into X into X. Okay, or whatever the argument we are passing. Are we clear? Now this will help me to write down in main function. Okay, main function. So in main function मध्ये काय केलेलं आहे आपण? In main function we have done. Okay, look at this. Okay, we have taken R1 is equal to 6.25, R2 is equal to some value. We can take R3 also. And here, while calling the macro, A is equal to what is the A value? Area. Now the macro is not only simple macro; it is bracket. We have to pass argument. So here, which argument I should pass? I am waiting for answer.
R1, sir.
R1, yes, it is correct. Suppose I want to calculate the area for R1, I will pass the R1. If I want to calculate for R2, I will calculate for, I send the R2. Okay, so here I will go for A is equal to area R1 and I use the printf statement here to display this value. Printf double close slash n. Okay, I call it as the area of circle with R1 value, or I call it as suppose circle 1. Okay, area of circle 1 is percentage. Now this value of R1 is A. A is float, not integer. So I must use F, correct? Comma, what is this? F should be replaced by A. Now, suppose I want to calculate the area. Now I want to calculate the area for R2. Okay, so now this will be, I am passing R2, this means it will calculate, X will be replaced by R2. Okay, and it will execute the statement. So again I use the same printf statement, double quote slash n. Make the habit of starting the printf always be the slash n or A. With the slash n. For our simplicity, I am calling this as circle 2. Again I use percentage F comma A semicolon, in which get ch, end with get ch. Okay, and this is what the program we are doing. Okay, so I may, okay, I see whether it is possible to enlarge it again. Okay, so file, we go for save, F2, always use the F2 to save the program. Okay, F9 to compile the program. Okay, we are having two errors. So let us see which are the errors we are having. Statement is missing. Okay. Okay, having the statement. See the problem that I have. What is the statement? Get ch. I have not given the semicolon. To make the mistake is we forget to give the semicolon at the statement. Okay, so I again use F2 to save the program. See, whenever you make any change, after every changes, save the program F9 and then go for Control F9. Okay, I think now it is displaying the. What it is displaying? It is displaying the the area of circle 1 and circle 2. Okay, so macro is same macro. The same macro I am using for R1. Same macro I am using for R2. I can use a number of radius values by passing. Why it is possible? Because we have made the macro with argument. Okay, so the argument is our x, and that is replaced by then that macro is now replaced by the whatever the value you are passing to it. All of you clear? It is not necessarily to pass this value. I can pass value directly also, I think. Okay, so suppose I want to pass a bracket here instead of R2. Okay, I pass the direct other value also. It is possible. Okay, suppose I just cross check it. Area bracket, suppose I take as 33.33. Okay, now here I am passing this value as 33.33. Save. I am pressing. Okay, it is giving some warning. We will see afterward. Yes, it is calculating the value also that we are passing to it. Okay, so this value it is I am passing directly. So clear ahead. I can pass directly value or I can pass through the variable also. Okay, so this is what the program. Everyone clear with macro with argument?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I want more responses. Yes, it is clear to you.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that,
Yes, sir.
okay, we come back
Yes,
to
sir.
our PPT. Okay, so just let us come back to the PPT and understand what exactly we have done. Okay, so you can consider. Okay, I again highlight this. I highlight this particular statement. Okay, याच्यामध्ये काय आहे? See, area is the name of macro as we are defining previously for all previous 4 programs. फक्त याच्यामध्ये change काय आहे? In bracket, we are passing the argument to it. Okay, and whenever as I am passing this argument, okay, this x and x, whenever it is finding, it will be replaced by the value passed by the main function or user to the argument or to that particular macro. Okay, and that is replaced. Okay, so that is the simple program. Okay, see, there is no need for us to learn all this macro and this thing in detail. Okay, so we will see what is the difference and what is the advantage. Okay, because in only few cases, okay, it is not necessarily similar to the function. Everywhere we should use the macro. Okay, as and when if it is required, okay, then we can only go for make the use of the macro. Okay, so let us come back to our PPT. I hope the PPT is visible to you all now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, in the PPT, as I told, I am not taking the hash to HTTIO, Punyo.h, clear screen, get CH, okay, because that is clear ahead. So don't ask such thing in the PPT. Okay, so here in this example, what is observed again is same program. So what we have done just now in the Turbo C editor, so we are considering it as it may have some typing mistake or something. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we are having this program. Now I just considered this next point as okay. Whether you want to take down the program. Yes. Whether you want to note down the program? Yes.
Screenshot घेतलं.
Sir, we will take screenshot.
Okay, so I again showing this Turbo C editor screen. Okay, I think you can take the screenshot, no issue.
Yes.
Okay, I think I will make this highlight, okay, so it is more easy for you to understand. Okay, I want everyone to take the screenshot, no issue. Okay, but as I told, make the habit of writing also. Okay, so in your notebook somewhere, okay, maybe after completely executing the program also, okay, somewhere you make the habit of writing down also, or writing down the program. Okay, everyone has taken down the screenshot of this so that I can continue with the PPTs.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I'm just explaining the same part, okay, so that we can know what is the difference between macro and function. So it just go area bracket x. Okay, so we have passed area bracket x. It expand it into the statement 3.14 into x into x. Okay, so pi into x square. Okay, so it will replace whenever it find the area bracket x, it will replace with this. Okay, however, x in the macro template is an argument. Okay, but x what it is? X is an argument that matches the x in macro expansion. Okay, so it will, though it is expanded by 3.14 into x, but as x is argument, okay, or x is considered as an argument in the macro template, okay, in expansion it will substitute the value. So just read the next point. Therefore, area bracket r1, suppose I am passing area bracket r1 in the program, causes the variable r1 to be substituted for x. Okay, so I think, okay, no, it is not correct in the PPT. Okay, if I use the, so it is equivalent to, okay, it will be, if I am passing area r1, it is equivalent to 3 point into, so x is now replaced by r1. Okay, so I consider it as the x is replaced by the r1 value. Yes, if I am passing area r1, you look at here, area bracket r1 in the program, this causes the variable r1 to be substituted for x. If it is only area x is replaced by this, but area r1 is now replaced by 3.14 into r1 into r1. So every occurrence of that will be replaced automatically by the argument that we are passing to the macro. Okay, it is a little bit not visible. Okay, so I just did it. Now important points to remember while writing macro with argument. Okay, so I want everyone to take it very effectively, that what I'm saying. Important points to remember, because the use of macro with argument is gives so many times it will give the error if I'm not using it correctly. Okay, so I want everyone to read the first point, a, okay, a value. These are the 3 points I have written. You have to remember whenever you are using the macro with argument. Okay, so be careful not to leave. Okay, I'm just using this arrow. Be careful not to leave a blank space between the macro template and its argument while defining the macro. So what is correct? Area, after writing the macro name area, immediately give the bracket. Okay, don't give the space for the bracket. Clear hai? So this space after area is not considered. Up from area to this end, it is considered as a name, one name. Okay, and if for this name, it's a blank space is not allowed. Okay, so area immediate bracket you have to give. Okay, after area, give immediate bracket while you are passing the argument. So that's why I have written this is correct. Okay, and area here I am giving the space. Okay, this space is not applicable. This space will give the wrong thing, which is not correct. It will give the error. So area after the macro name, if you are passing the argument, give immediate bracket without giving the space. Give immediate bracket and write down which argument you are passing. Okay, all of you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you may do this mistake at the time of doing the program. That's why I have written it. Okay, B point. Let us understand the second. Remember the second point while writing macro with argument. The entire macro expansion. See B point. The entire macro expansion should be enclosed within the parenthesis. Okay, See, this parenthesis may not be required. See what, listen carefully. This parenthesis for this may not be required. Okay, if it is not macro with argument. जर इथं फक्त SQU एवढंच असेल, only SQU and I giving n into n, then no issue. सगळ्यांना clear आहे? But if I am giving argument, so I am giving SQU bracket n and then I am giving this n into n, then this is wrong. Okay, what I should do? Macro expansion. This is my macro. SQU bracket n is my macro. It should be expanded by what? It should be given in these brackets, okay, or parentheses. Okay, circular brackets should be given, then only it is correct. Okay, so that is what we have done. SQU, or suppose I want to calculate square of the n or n into n. This bracket is important. This to this. Okay, this bracket is important. Then it is correct. Micro expansion. This is wrong. Okay, SQU bracket and then I am giving n into n. I think it is not correct. I must give the bracket. Okay, so to indicate that this is my macro expansion. This is my macro definition. Okay, I repeat it again. Here definition आहे. And what this should be replaced by what? This should be replaced by what is given in the bracket. So clear आहे? In SQU bracket n, suppose I have a given print the value of n. I can use suppose printf statement, that is also correct, but it should be given in the appropriate bracket. Okay, so that is, take care, you have to take for macro with argument. If it is not argument, simple bracket. But for macro with argument, we should give the, after passing the argument, we should give space and then we should give this space. I'm talking about this space. This space here, space is given and then bracket, in bracket whatever you want to write, you write it. Okay, so that is called as expansion. Okay, I want to replace this macro with this expansion. It is correct now? It is clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, now we just go for the example or point to be taken in the C. Okay, I just consider which point I should consider, remember while writing the this macro is. Okay, now consider as the C. Okay, C what it says split multiple lines, having multiple lines. If it is having multiple lines, then we can use the backslash at the end of each line. जसं तुम्ही printf मध्ये in the printf to exchange, suppose एकच printf आहे and त्या एका printf मध्ये in the same printf I am writing so many number of lines. Okay, and I want to come to the next line in my editor, then I use backslash to continue with the next line. Okay, so similarly इथे सुद्धा काय करायचं आहे, macro can be split into multiple lines with backslash at the end of each line. Okay, so in such a way it is possible for you to extend it. I just show you the example first and then I go to the next point or PPT is macro versus function. Yes, whether this is visible to all? Editor is visible?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Suppose the editor program is visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the meaning of the last statement is, suppose my definition, define area bracket x, same program. Just now we have used the same program. And suppose here, after 3.8 okay, into x and whatever we are having, I want to go to the new line, next line. Okay, because suppose I have, my expansion is having so many lines, not a single line. Okay. In such a case, what I need to do is, I need to make this as after 3.4 backslash, and okay, with the backslash over here, and I can extend this. Then I can say this is 3.4 into this. So if my expansion, हे जे आहे expansion आहे bracket मधलं तुमचं, if it is required so many lines, आता मगाशी आपलं we are writing simple macro or small macro, so it is having only one line. Okay, but if it is having multiple lines, then how you can do it? You can do it with the help of this backslash. 14 and I use the backslash to come in. We check whether it will work. Okay, F2 to save, F9 Control F9. Yes, it is giving the correct result. Area of circle 1 and circle 2. If you are writing multiple lines in the macro expansion, okay, then you can go to the next line in the batch. Is it clear? Hello?
Sir?
I'm not getting any response.
Yes, sir.
Is there any problem?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
My screen is not visible to you?
It's
Yes, sir.
visible, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, what I said is, if you are writing the macro and you want to go on the multiple lines, आता इथं काय होतं एकच लाईन आहे. This is my one line 3.14. त्याच्यानंतर मला नेक्स्ट लाईनला जायचं आहे. I want to write down on the next line. I'm having multiple statement in my expansion. काय म्हणतोय मी? If you are having multiple statement in your expansion, then you can give backslash. त्यांना क्लिअर आहे? Give the backslash and then write down on the next line. Okay, again, similarly, you can use multiple lines. हे क्लिअर आहे सगळ्यांना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what
Yes,
we'll do
sir.
is, I think, looking to a response, I think we should go for one more program. Actually, I have not kept this such program on the PPT. Okay, but let us go for one more program over here. Okay, I just save as this program. For example, suppose I want to use a for loop in my macro expansion. म्हणजे macro मध्ये मला एक for loop वापरायचा आहे आणि त्यामध्ये एक व्हॅल्यू प्रिंट करायची आहे. Okay, so whenever I want to go for display, I use the macro display. It will display this number. Okay, assume. Now I am not going for macro with argument. Okay, I am just doing simple macro so that it is easy for you to understand. Okay, so I go for save as the same program. I call it as macro temp. Now here, okay, suppose DISP, what DISP is the name of macro, indicate this display. Screen visible आहे सगळ्यांना? Editor visible आहे?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it is my simple macro DISP. I am not passing any value to it. Okay, but in the bracket, हे expansion मध्ये मला काय करायचं आहे? For loop use करायचं आहे. I use for loop. Okay, suppose I am using the variable I. Okay, if I am using this variable I in my macro expansion, इथे जर मी I वापरत असेल तर ते मला कुठे डिफाइन करावं लागेल? मी जर इथं I यूज केलं तर ते मला कुठं राईट अप करावं लागेल किंवा डिफाइन करावं लागेल?
मेन फंक्शन मध्ये.
मेन फंक्शन. ओके, सो हिअर इन द मेन फंक्शन मी जर आय वापरला असेल किंवा जे काय व्हेरिएबल मी वापरतो, इट शुड बी अवेलेबल हिअर इंटीजर आय. सगळ्यांना क्लिअर आहे? आय एम युझिंग दिस आय इन माय micro expansion or in macro definition, so I use I here, integer I. I is equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. माझा फॉर लूप झाला. ऑल ऑफ यू आर गेटिंग मी? आता मला काय करायचं आहे? प्रिंट करायचं आहे व्हॅल्यू ऑफ आय. मीन्स डिस्प्ले विल प्रिंट ऑल दिस नंबर. फॉर लूप मध्ये मी काय जे केलं किंवा व्हॉट एव्हर द 2-3 लाईन्स ऑफ स्टेटमेंट यू वॉन्ट टू डिस्प्ले, हे स्टुडंटचं नेम असेल किंवा जे काय असेल, व्हॉट एव्हर यू वॉन्ट, हे दॅट शुड बी कम्स अंडर द एक्सपान्शन. फॉर आय इक्वल टू 0 आय लेस दॅन 10. आता मला काय करायचं आहे? मला न्यू लाईनला जायचं आहे प्रिंटएफ लिहिण्यासाठी. आय वॉन्ट टू गो टू द न्यू लाईन टू राईट डाऊन द printf. Yes. हेलो हेलो, ऑडिबल आहे तुम्हाला?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I am
Yes,
asking
sir.
to you all is, मी for loop लिहिलेला आहे and after this for loop मला printf statement लिहायची आहे, but I want to write down this printf statement on the new line. तर न्यू लाईनला जाण्यासाठी काय ऑप्शन आहे? What I should do is
Slash. Slash.
slash. I should use backslash, not slash. I got it as backslash. I use backslash here. Enter. सगळ्यांना clear आहे? Use the backslash and then I write it here. My statement printf double quote slash n. Correct? काय लिहायचं मला इथं? प्रिंट करायचं मला i ची व्हॅल्यू. So I just use printf double quote slash n percentage d comma I. Okay? I can give the semicolon here because this statement is to be executed. I can give the semicolon here also. सगळ्यांना क्लियर आहे? What I have done? I am using the macro to display. आता याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही you can write 2 statement, 3 statement. आता ह्याच्यानंतर अजून एक स्टेटमेंट I want to start. What I should need to do is, again I will give one more backslash and go to the new line. Are you clear? So now I'm just considering I'm having 2 statements here. I close this, okay, and now we see if it is having error, don't worry. Okay, we will resolve the error if it is having. आता मला काय करायचं आहे? I just call this macro in my program. Okay, so I just what is the name of macro? Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is
Hello,
the name
sir.
of macro? DISP. Okay, so we have considered it as DISP is the name of macro. So I'm just giving. Okay, now the editor is visible to you all.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ओके, आता डिस्प्ले मध्ये आपण मॅक्रो मध्ये एक्सपान्शन मध्ये काय केलेलं आहे? फॉर लूप घेतलेला आहे and I have taken printf. Now I use here DISP only. Okay, now this DISP will directly work because it is now becoming a statement. Okay, so shall I give semicolon here? If I am calling directly this macro, I am not calling this macro in expansion or any statement, only directly the macro. I must give semicolon here. Yes, because it is now the statement. So clear आहे? So I am not using this DISP in any printf, any scanf, in calculation, anywhere. मग अशी आपण काय केलं होतं? A is equal to area लिहिलं होतं. Area is macro तिथं आपण यूज केलं होतं. End with semicolon. So here I go for DISP end with semicolon. Okay. So we see if it is having the error. F2. Save the program. F9. Okay. Expression syntax. Okay. So what we have go for is DISP. Okay, we have given. Spelling is correct. Integer I we have declared already. Okay, just 1 minute. Huh? Just open this. Right. Hello, it is now audible.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
In between, it is not audible.
Yes, sir.
For how much time?
For 1 to 2 minutes. It was fluctuating actually.
Yeah. Yes.
So it was fluctuating. Voice was fluctuating in between.
Okay. Okay. I coming back to the program. I hope this is visible to you all. This screen is visible to you all.
No, sir.
Screen is not visible now. Okay. I
No,
need to
sir.
share it again.
No,
Just one
No,
minute.
sir.
Just. I need to share it again. I think.
No,
Okay.
sir.
I come back
No,
to
sir.
as it is maybe disconnected. So I share it again. Okay. Now it is visible.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay. So the program is visible to all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now look at this particular program. Okay. Again. Okay. So what we have done is, okay, I have used the macro to just display something, to display a for loop. Okay. So whenever I use this DISP, I want this loop to be executed. Okay. So here, as this is not, I am not passing any argument to this macro. It is called as a simple macro. This macro is simple macro. So then clear hai? Has defined DISP. So there is no need, as it is a simple macro, there is no need to give the opening and closing bracket here. So then clear hai? Opening closing bracket दिलेली नाही आहे. DISP. Then I have using the for loop. After this for loop, I want to go to the next line. So I am using backslash. So then clear hai? Then this printf is end with the semicolon. In main function of the I should be clear because I am using the I over here. Clear screen, get ch आणि इथं काय केलेलं आहे? I just call this macro disp semicolon. सगळ्यांना clear झालेलं आहे?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Just example, I have done this program. This program may not be have any purpose. So you can use this macro for doing some part in your program. Suppose I want to display the roll number of the student. Or I want to do something, are displayed on the screen. So I want everyone to take down the program or take the screenshot, whatever you are doing. Okay. Why I have done this program? Just to explain that it is possible to have multiple lines in the macro expansion with the help of this backslash. आता ह्याच्या printf नंतर मला अजून एक स्टेटमेंट पाहिजे. Suppose I want to do one more statement. मला काय करावं लागेल? Again I will give the backslash. I will go to the new line. It is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
त्याच्यासाठी फक्त प्रोग्राम केलेला आहे आपण. अँड वी आर नॉट टेकिंग एनी इनपुट फ्रॉम दिस. क्लियर स्क्रीन गेट येस. हिअर फक्त मॅक्रो कॉल केलेला आहे. But whenever you are calling this macro, it should end with the semicolon. Okay, because this is now becoming a statement. Okay, if I am using this already in the printf, I already give the end with semicolon. If I am using in calculation or mathematical expression, I am giving end with the semicolon. Okay, but I am not using this in between. I am only using this macro, so end with semicolon. Okay, so let us come back to the PPT. I think last time I think we have extended the lecture for more time. Okay, but this week onwards, okay, I think we are having the schedule of next lecture also. So it is difficult for me to extend and write down so many programs. Okay, so today I think we have learned the point is macro with arguments. Okay, so let us come back to the PPT. I'm just coming to the PPT. I think we have done the last program only to clear this. Macro can be split into multiple lines with the backslash at the end of each line. त्याच्यासाठी आपण केलेलं होतं. Macro with argument असेल तर this bracket is compulsory. इथं तुम्ही don't give this over here. Okay, I come to the next point. So this is the next point that we are now learning. What is the difference between, okay, what is the macro versus function? Okay, what is the difference between macro and function? Okay, so I want everyone to listen carefully. Okay, and at the end, if it's not understood, you can ask me the question. Now we have seen the example of macro used to calculate area of circle. Means I can calculate the area of circle using the macro. Even a function can be used to calculate the area of circle. Means using circle to calculate area of circle, I can use function also. I can use macro also. Getting me? Using macro also I can do it, but using function also I can do it. So the question is, what is the difference? So I am asking, what is the difference between these two? What is the difference between macro and what is the difference between function? Okay, तुम्हाला सगळ्यांना फंक्शन झालेलं आहे फर्स्ट इयरला?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in function also, I can pass the argument, but I have seen I can pass argument to macro also. Okay, so now the question is, what is the difference? Okay, so this statement is important. In the macro call, okay, if I am using the macro and whenever I am using function, okay, main function where you go for calling the function, then called as call. Okay, when you call or you write the macro in the main function, it is called as a macro call. Okay, similarly, so in the macro call, whenever I go for the macro call, okay, in the macro call, the preprocessor replaces the macro template, which is macro expansion literal way. म्हणजे मेन फंक्शन मध्ये जिथं जिथं मी मॅक्रो यूज केलेला आहे हे तर तिथं काय होईल ते डायरेक्ट एक्सपांड होईल बाय फॉर लूप अँड printf स्टेटमेंट. So it directly replaces in the macro call. Macro call, the preprocessor replaces the macro template with its macro expansion literal way without transferring the control. But in the function call मध्ये काय होत आहे? Suppose me I have written the function to display something. Macro च्या ऐवजी मी जर फंक्शन लिहिलं असेल तर काय होईल? The control, जे प्रोग्रामचं जे कंट्रोल आहे, that is passed to the function along with certain argument. Calculations are performed and the value or the program control is written back to the function from function to the main program. म्हणजे जर फंक्शन असेल तर काय होईल? मेन प्रोग्राम मधून किंवा मेन फंक्शन मधून काय होईल ते? इट विल गो टू द फंक्शन. कंट्रोल विल बी ट्रान्सफर टू दॅट फंक्शन. तिथं ते एक्झिक्यूट करेल अँड रिटर्न करेल व्हॅल्यू किंवा अगेन द कंट्रोल कम बॅक टू द मेन फंक्शन. ओके, सो दिस इज द थिंग रिक्वायर्ड फॉर अ फंक्शन. पण मॅक्रो असेल तर काय होईल? मॅक्रो असेल तर ऍट द सेम मॅक्रो कॉल तिथंच मेन फंक्शन मध्ये तो एक्सपांड होईल. ते फॉर लूप किंवा प्रिंटफ जे काय आपल्याला करायचं ते तिथंच एक्सटेंड होईल. Okay, it is going to expand it or all the statement will be brought at that place in the main function. आणि कंट्रोल जे आहे तो ट्रान्सफर होणार नाही. कंट्रोल इज नॉट मूव्ड फ्रॉम मेन फंक्शन टू द अनदर फंक्शन. ओके, सो दॅट इज द डिफरन्स. अँड ड्यू टू धिस मॅक्रो मध्ये काय होतंय, कंट्रोल, प्रोग्रामचा कंट्रोल दुसरीकडे जात नाहीये आणि एक्झिक्यूट करून इट इज नॉट कमिंग रिटर्न बॅक. म्हणजे तिथं स्टॅक नसणार आहे. आय थिंक यू माइट बी युझिंग दॅट स्टॅक इज यूज फॉर द फंक्शन टू स्टोर दिस आर्ग्युमेंट अँड पॅरामीटर. सो दॅट इज नॉट यूज इन द मॅक्रो. And that is the reason the main advantage of macro is, now this part is very important. Okay, what is the difference? Therefore macro make the program run faster. All of you clear? ह्याचा advantage काय आहे macroचा? Macro make the program run faster. Okay, why it is running faster? Because it is expanded the code directly. त्याचा कंट्रोल दुसरीकडे ट्रान्सफर होणार नाहीये. At the same where जिथं तुम्ही कॉल केलेला आहे मेन फंक्शन मध्ये तिथंच ते एक्सचेंज होईल, तिथंच इट इज रिप्लेस. सो इट मेक द प्रोग्राम फास्टर ऍज कम्पेअर्ड टू द फंक्शन. बट व्हॉट इज द ड्रॉबॅक? त्याच्यामुळे काय होईल, इट इन्क्रीजेस द प्रोग्राम साईज. सगळ्यांना क्लिअर आहे? इट इन्क्रीजेस द साईज ऑफ द प्रोग्राम. व्हाय द प्रोग्राम साईज इज इन्क्रीज? बिकॉज प्रत्येक मॅक्रो कॉलला काय होईल, द कोड विल बी रिप्लेस ओव्हर देअर. म्हणजे ते जो काही 2-3 स्टेटमेंट आहेत, सपोज इन माय प्रोग्राम, माझ्या प्रोग्राम मध्ये मी जर मॅक्रो जे आहे, इफ आय एम युझिंग इट और कॉलिंग इट 10 टाइम्स, तर काय होईल, 10 वेळेला 10 टाइम्स इट विल बी, द स्टेटमेंट विल बी रिपीटेड. ओके, सो इन्क्रीजेस द प्रोग्राम साइज. बट अनदर ऍडव्हान्टेज इज मॅक्रो मेक द प्रोग्राम रन फास्टर. व्हेअर ॲज फंक्शन मध्ये काय होईल, फंक्शन मेक्स द प्रोग्राम स्मॉलर अँड कॉम्पॅक्ट. इफ आय यूज द फंक्शन, it will make the program smaller and compact. Macro may increase the size of the program, but what is the drawback of function as compared to macro is the function takes more time to run program as compared with the macro. Okay, so if I'm using the macro in the program, my program may run faster. Okay, and if I'm using the function, then it will take more time as compared to macro. The reason, काय reason आहे, कारण का फंक्शन साठी कंट्रोल ट्रान्सफर होईल, इट विल टेक मोर टाइम, इट विल गो टू दॅट फंक्शन, स्टेटमेंट विल बी एक्झिक्युटेड, द व्हॅल्यू विल बी रिटर्न अगेन टू द मेन फंक्शन. दॅट इज नॉट हॅपन्स विथ द मॅक्रो. ओके, ओके, सगळ्यांना क्लिअर झालेलं आहे? व्हॉट इज द डिफरन्स?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you will ask me, okay, now you can ask, or you are going to ask me then when to use the macro and when to use the function. Okay, so the obvious question is when to use the function and when to use the macro. Okay, now if I am having a small and simple macro in my program, म्हणजे माझं जे macro I am using, it is small and simple, त्याच्यामध्ये बरेच स्टेटमेंट नाही आहेत. Okay, so it is having only 1 or 2 statement, or it is having a single statement which is म्हणजे माझं जर macro जे small आणि simple असेल and I am using in the program, then it is very useful. Correct? म्हणजे मला रिप्लेस जे करायचं आहे, now in this particular case, हे just back to the function. Turbo C editor whether I have closed? No, I don't think. Okay. Okay, I just open the TC and open one program just now we have done. I know the time is, we don't have that much time. Okay, I just consider it. Yes, my screen turbo editor is visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now if I'm having 2 statement, only 2 statement, not more than 2 statement. Okay, 1 or 2 statement is there. If it is the case, then my macro, use of macro is correct. आता इथं macro मध्ये काय होईल, हे DISP जे आहे, that is replaced by all this for loop and print statement. That for loop and print statement will be expanded here directly in my main function. Main function मध्ये इथे येईल directly, so my program will be faster. Okay, तेच जर DISP जर फंक्शन असेल, हे मॅक्रो नाही आहे, सपोज अज्युम DISP इज अ फंक्शन, ते मी इथं लिहिलेलं आहे, आय हॅव रिटन द फंक्शन ओव्हर हियर. Main function, and I have written something over here. Okay, some statements are there. These are my statement in my function assume. Okay, आता DISP काय झालं, it is not macro, it is function. तर काय होईल, if I am calling this DISP, काय होईल, मेन फंक्शन मध्ये कंट्रोल इथं येईल, या स्टेटमेंटला येईल. It will again start executing, it will execute this, again control will be go back to this, so it will be take more time. Okay, so that is a drawback if I am using the function instead of macro. Okay, but if I am using the function, okay, or the reason is, I am coming to the concluding point is, macro कधी यूज करायचा, if my size of macro is simple and small. आता माझ्या macro मध्ये किती स्टेटमेंट आहेत, I think I am having only 2 statement in my macro, 1 or 2 statement जर macro असेल, okay, then it is always good to use the macro instead of function. जर तुमच्या macro मध्ये जर 5, 6, 7, 10 स्टेटमेंट असेल, means macro मध्ये आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे, 4-5 स्टेटमेंट यूज करायचे, 5 स्टेटमेंट यूज करायचे, किंवा it is having more than 5 statement, 10 statement असेल, then in such a case you should not use macro, you should use function. सगळ्यांना क्लियर आहे? So the size of macro is large असेल तर macro यूज करू नका, instead of that you use the function, go for the use of the function, make it as a function, don't make it as a macro. सगळ्यांना क्लियर आहे? I hope all of you clear with this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is what we have written, macro versus function. Okay, for example I have written, but the example is clear to you now. Okay, so macro's advantage आहे, macro make the program run faster, but if it is used multiple times in the program, बऱ्याच वेळा यूज असेल किंवा macroचा साइज जर मोठा असेल, then the size of the program may increase. Okay, whereas the function make the program smaller and compact, कारण का ते रिप्लेस होत नाही मेन फंक्शन मध्ये, it will be called separately, but as it is called separately it will take more time. Okay, तर कन्क्लुजन सिंपल आपण असं केलेलं होतं की जर साइज ऑफ मॅक्रो इज स्मॉल अँड द मॅक्रो इज सिंपल, तुमचं मॅक्रो जर सिंपल आणि स्मॉल साइजचा असेल, हे देन इट इज ऍडव्हान्टेज मेक दॅट इज युअर मॅक्रो इन युअर प्रोग्राम. ह्याच्या आधी आपण ऍडव्हान्टेज बघितलेले होते, 2-3 मोर ऍडव्हान्टेजेस इट इज हॅव्हिंग. विच आर दिस 2-3 ऍडव्हान्टेजेस इज, okay, if I want to make update into my program or macro, okay, जर macro डिफाइन केला असेल तर मला डायरेक्ट त्यामध्ये डेफिनेशन मध्ये चेंज करता येईल. okay, प्रोग्राम मध्ये प्रत्येक इन्स्टन्सला फाइंड आउट करून ते चेंज करायची गरज नाहीये, ओनली macro मध्ये चेंज केले, इट इज रिफ्लेक्टेड एव्हरीवेअर इन माय प्रोग्राम. सो ऑल दीज आर द एडव्हान्टेजेस दॅट वी आर हॅव्हिंग, okay, of learning what is the macro, and this is complete your explanation of what is macro, macro expansion, macro with arguments, and what is the difference between macro versus function. Okay, so I think we have covered this particular part, this much part of our, okay, this syllabus आहे तुमचा unit number 1. Up to what we have covered, I think we have covered the first point. Arrow visible आहे तुम्हाला? Mouse किंवा cursor जे आहे that is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
तर आपण काय काय कव्हर केलेलं आहे? फीचर ऑफ सी प्रोसेसर वी हॅव कवर्ड. We have covered macro expansion, we have covered macro with argument. I think we have seen 2 example or 2 programs on one program of this. I think आज आपण 2च प्रोग्राम केलेले आहेत. One is with macro with argument to understand it, and I think another program we have done to know what is the use of the, okay, backslash. त्यासाठी एक प्रोग्राम घेतलेला आहे, and this is what macros versus function. Okay, it is not as, okay, or what is the use of macro versus function. तर कन्क्लुजन काय आहे, मॅक्रो कधी यूज करायचं, इफ द मॅक्रो इज सिंपल and it is small size आहे, 2-3 एक किंवा 2 स्टेटमेंट आहेत, then use macro. Okay, don't use function. And the number of statements are more, macro is large, then it is better to go for use of function. Okay, so एवढं सिलेबस आपण कव्हर केलेला आहे. नेक्स्ट लेक्चर, okay, I think it is we are having one more lecture on Saturday. At that time we will cover this file inclusion. Okay, so we start including the file inclusion. Okay, so next lecture we can continue with this. Okay, so that's why I told you to knowing the syllabus important. Okay, every time we should know how much we have covered, okay, and how much it is remaining. Okay, so next lecture we continue with the file inclusion. आज जे काय 2 प्रोग्राम दिलेले आहेत, I think we have given the 2 programs. Okay, one is with macro with argument,